Hey guys, I'm here with another favorites video. I wanted to share some of the products I'm loving right now. I haven't really been spending a whole lot of money on makeup lately. Like, I feel like I have enough makeup, like eye palettes. I have a ton of them that I've never really even used fully, so I have a hard time justifying going and spending $50, $60 on an eyeshadow palette, but I really want the Naked 3 palette so bad. If I've used any palette, it was the original Naked palette the most, and I really want the Naked 3 one, so that would probably be one that I want. And I've heard so much about the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. One thing that I need to work on, and I want to go to Sephora one day and have them do my makeup and do contouring. I don't know anything about contouring, and really, like, I've watched videos on it, but when I try it on myself, I'm going to take these jinglies off right now because I can hear them. When I try contouring myself, like, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look like it's blended well, or I don't know, maybe I'm just not doing it correctly. Or I don't have the right products to do it. And I actually bought a contouring palette, like the Coastal Scent one, and if you know of a really good YouTube guru that you think would be able to help with my, like, I feel like I have a square face. I have a square face. I would like to contour a little bit to make it more, you know, I guess, heart-shaped or whatever. But I would like to find a really good guru that could give good tips on that. Any tips you can give me would be great. As you know, I am going out of business on my Sweet Extensions, and I'm going to be selling all my extensions. There's information down below on that. I have huge savings on my remaining inventory of extensions, and my extensions are awesome. They're awesome quality. They're made by the same manufacturer as another, like, very popular extension brand. I have the exact same company that makes mine. All right, let's get into the favorites. Right now I'm going to start with my face favorites. What I've been using, I've started back to school. I'm a 5th grade teacher, and in the mornings when I'm getting ready, I'm getting my daughter ready, I'm getting my son ready, I'm trying to pack a lunch, I'm trying to do blah, 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 I don't really have time for a lot of putting on, like, tons of makeup. So what I've been using is the MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. So it's like a foundation and powder, and I bought 2 colors of these, and you know, you can check eBay to see if you can get a better deal on these, but I find that the MAC store, getting it online, is sometimes the best route because it's usually a little cheaper, and plus you get free shipping. But anyways, I tried the MAC Studio Fix, and I have no MAC store close to me, so it's really hard for me to judge my, like, exact color. So I ended up buying 2. I bought the NW25 and the NW20. The NW25 is too dark, and I just totally think I spit on my camera. The NW25 is a little too dark for my skin. I haven't really been out in the sun much this summer, or like I have, but I've been, like, layering on the sunscreen due to my melasma. I don't want to bring it out more than it has to come. And I actually found a cream that has really helped with that, and I plan on doing a separate video on that. And it's kind of really taking care of a lot of my melasma, helped fade it a lot. So if you'd like to see that video, please give me a thumbs up. It's a horrible thing to deal with. The NW20, I have one right now, and it's a little tad too light. So I'm thinking maybe I should be getting the NC instead of the NW. I don't know. See, that's another thing. I'd rather go into the store and sit down at a MAC counter and say, please tell me what shade I need to get. But anyways, I've been using the NW20, and I put some bronzer on to try to warm it up a little bit. But I really like these. They're not 100% coverage for your face, but they do enough for me with my concealer to be easy breezy. It comes with a little pad, which I use, and you just rub it on, and it goes on like a powder, but it has more coverage than a regular powder. So I do recommend those. I do love those. And if I'm really wanting to, like, have a really flawless looking face, I will put regular liquid foundation on, and then I'll put those on top, and it really gives a flawless look, like airbrush flawless look. Okay, I went to a Younique party a few weeks ago, and my cousin was throwing it. And anytime you go to those parties, you know, you feel like, oh man, I have to buy something. And a lot of the stuff is pretty pricey. Like all of the stuff really. But I decided to try two things. I got the 3D fiber lashes, and the Splurge cream shadow in the color Dainty. And it was down between this one and like another one that was kind of like a brownish color. And I have to say, I ended up really loving this shadow. Excuse me. Don't drink Diet Coke before you film a video. All right. So anyways, it is a like mauvish, purplish, brownish, like, I don't know. It puts me in mind of like the satin taupe from MAC, but it's kind of like that. It's really pretty. I'll do a little swatching if you can see that, but it's very pretty. And I thought, well, it's probably not going to stay on. It's going to crease throughout the day and look like crap at the end of the day. Well, it didn't. It actually really did stay on. Now I'm keep it right like on my lid and not really above or anything, because, you know, I try not to do that anymore. But yeah, it's really pretty. It has a little shimmery sparkle to it. I like it. So I would recommend that. But it was like almost $30, if not $30. It might have been. But it was pricey. But it does stay on. It does what it says it's going to do. And it's just a beautiful shade. And I feel like this Dainty color can go with so many outfits and things. And I ended up really loving. I purchased like an off-brand of the 3D fiber lashes several months ago. And kind of used them, kind of wasn't real thrilled with them. I didn't think they kind of made my eyelashes look like tarantula legs. But I decided to give this a try. The first time I've ever tried the Younique 3D lashes, and to be honest, I really like them. I really, really like them. I wear these almost every day for school. You just put on the mascara type gel. You put on your fiber part, which is really neat. Do you see these little tiny fibers? And actually, I remember using these little fibers, but they were white way back when I was in high school. I remember buying them from a place called Fruth Pharmacy, just a little white fibers, and I actually used a version of this way back then. So this is not really a new thing. And then you put another layer. So you put layer of your mascara gel, fibers, and another layer of your mascara gel, and then you can keep building if you want. But I feel like when you do that, your eyelashes look like tarantula legs. But one coat does a really nice job. It doesn't flake, and it actually looks natural. And again, that's kind of my daily routine now. I put my MAC Studio Fix after I put some concealer to hide my under eye darkness, and I put my MAC Studio Fix, a little tiny bit of like a shimmery or that Dainty eyeshadow, and then I do the 3D lashes. And sometimes I don't even put eyeliner on anymore because I'm in such a hurry and don't have time for that. Anyways, I love these. I would recommend them. Again, these are like $30 too, but these are worth it. Lots of times you spend that kind of money on mascara by itself or close to it unless you buy from the drugstore. But my all-time favorite mascara is, and probably will be until I find something better, is the Mary Kay Lash Love. Absolutely love it. Okay, another thing I decided to try. Again, this goes back to my melasma. I hate my melasma, and my under eyes are really dark. And I get, used to have people ask all the time, are you tired? Do you not feel good? And which is the worst thing to tell somebody. You look like you're tired. You look like you're sick. Don't tell people that. Just keep your opinion to yourself. Anyways, I felt like it was due to my like the dark spots under my eyes, and plus having a baby and a lack of sleep would be a big reason. But I also purchased the Bare Minerals Well Rested. It's an eye brightener kind of concealer. It has SPF 20 in it. It's a powder that you put on under your eyes, and I actually saw this in a video for Lipstick Gypsy, and she's a local girl that lives in the same town as I do, and she does YouTube videos. She's new and she's just starting out, and she does an awesome job. She's just really beautiful, and she uses this. But if I'm just running errands, I might put this on by itself with a little bit of the Studio Fix. But Usually what I do is I will use my favorite concealer, which is my favorite concealer right now is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW20. Has SPF in it as well. It has SPF 35. What I do, like I said, sometimes I will put this concealer on first, Studio Fix powder, and then right before, like when I'm finished with all of my makeup, my mascara, everything, I will put a little bit of this under my eyes just to kind of smooth it out and brighten my under eye. And I do that sometimes. I did not do that today because I forgot to, but I love it. And I just apply that with a fluffy brush. Where did I get that one? Oh yeah, I wanted to share this one because this is one of my favorite brushes. I've been using a lot of the e.l.f. brushes that I've been purchasing at drugstores when I find them. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and it works really well with this. So yeah, my favorite concealer is the MAC Studio Finish. I actually saw this in one of those magazines, like the Women's Day or something, when I was at the doctor's office, and it was talking about melasma, and a recommendation that someone had was this concealer. And it really does have a really great coverage, but it goes on so smoothly, as much as I can. I wish I had started when I was younger and stayed away from the sun and laying out and tanning beds and all that. But, all right, moving on to another MAC product. The MAC Satin Taupe Eyeshadow. Again, this is a very popular shade, and this is the first time I've tried it. I am kind of always behind everyone else when it comes to trying new things. I really am. This is just a really pretty shade. It reminds me of a lot of that, of the Unique Dainty, but like the powder version. And it's just a kind of a mauve type burgundy-ish brown with some metallic in it. It's just a beautiful shade, and it's one of the most popular shades on or at MAC. So it's pretty. It's pretty. With what I like to do is put like Stila Kitten or just like a beigey color on my lid, and then I'll put the Satin Taupe out like in the corners, and I will put it in my crease, and I really love it. It's just a beautiful color that goes with that can go with anything, which I really like that. All right, kind of sounds like I'm tooting, but I'm not. It's my chair. Here is the Sephora lip gloss that I purchased a while back when I was going to my husband's graduation. I just lost my phone. Quickly picked up a lip gloss, and I ended up really loving this one. It's the Fresh Peach, and it's just a really pretty peachy pink shade. I have it on right now, and I really like it. So I recommend that. Has good staying power and all that. Okay, a couple more products. I feel like I'm talking too much about this stuff. I purchased the Wet n Wild eye makeup remover, and I'll tell you right now, it really does the job, and it was really inexpensive, just a few dollars. It was cheap, and it's the oil-free version, which I like. I don't like the ones with oil in them. Or I don't like using those in the mornings. I'll usually use this in the mornings with a cotton ball, and it'll take off all my eye makeup, and I can immediately put on my makeup after that and not have to worry about it being smeared because it's oily. So I love that. And a couple more Wet n Wild products that I picked up while I was at Rite Aid one day is this one called the Wet n Wild, it's kind of like worn off, Wet n Wild Color Idol Blush and Glow Trio in the Fair Trade Coffee. And I have that on right while I have the have that blush and the highlighter I mixed together, and I have that on my cheeks right now. So I just mix those with my blush brush, and I put that on. It gives me the perfect like glow and pink shade for my cheeks. And I do use the bronzer from time to time. I do like that. I recommend it. Again, it's a cheap product. I think it was like $3 or $4, and it really did the job. It says limited edition. It really, I mean, the same kind of, does the same kind of job as what an expensive brand would do. Personally, I mean, but way cheaper. So you don't have to spend bukus of money on makeup products. You can get the same result with things like that. What I used to do is use like the Too Faced Candlelight on top of a blush like my Tarte blush, but that gives me the same effect and it's just as pretty. And I haven't been using this a lot, but it does have pretty shades in it. It's the Thrift Store Chic Color Icon palette from Wet n Wild. I have used a few of the colors some, and it's really pretty. What I like about it is this one kind of reminds me of Steal a Kitten when it goes on, and that's one of my all-time favorite shadows. And that just kind of have pink shades there. All of them have shimmer to them, so yeah, shimmery, cheap, and they actually go on and have a good color payoff too. All right. And I wanted to talk about one product I'm using for my hair. It's the Scruples Blow Dry Spray, Save Time and Protect Style Primer. I use that when my hair is damp. Spray it all over and comb it through, then blow dry. And it's supposed to shorten the time of blow drying, and just it protects it from heat, reduces frizz, and adds shine, and it does do the job. It smells like the Chi Silk Infusion too. I like that. As you know, I am subscribed. If you follow my channel, I am subscribed to Scentbird. You get a free, not a free, where you pay so much and you get perfume samples each month. And I'm still subscribed to that because I love this service. I'm going to share some of my favorite perfumes with you, and there's really only one that I picked that I really am not crazy about. I really love this, and this was one that they sent me without me even picking it, and it is the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. But anyways, this is the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. Love it. It is such a good scent, but it's not overpowering. I love the Burberry Brit Sheer. It's totally gone. Love it. It's one of my favorite scents as well. This one I liked it. It was the Miss Dior perfume. I haven't used it all, but I do like it. But it smells like perfumes I've tried before. I can't think of the name of them. I am a huge fan of the Ralph Lauren Romance perfume. That's one of my all-time favorites. So I decided to try the Romance Summer Blossom. This is my most recent one, and I like it, but it's definitely not like as big a favorite as the original Romance. It's okay, but it's not like one of my favorites. I've tried Chloe. I'm kind of a fan of the Chloe brands of perfume, the different scents. And the last one I had was the Roses de Chloe. I used all of that. And this one, it smells really good too. I don't even know how to describe the scents of them, but if you're wanting to try the Scentbird thing to see which scents you like, I would recommend these ones. My least favorite is the Viktor Ralph Flower Bomb. Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. It's my least favorite. It really just smells like you just got bombed by a bunch of flowers. I don't know. I feel like I just don't like it. It's a strong, very strong scent, and I feel like I'm going to get attacked by bees when I go outside. All right, I think that is all of my favorites for now. If you guys enjoy these videos, and I know I kind of rambled on a lot on this one, but most people that do these videos do. If you are an avid YouTube watcher, which I haven't been lately, but I plan on starting more. There's somebody walking down my road. I've never seen this person before. I kind of live on a secluded road. And I hope he doesn't look up here and see me talking to myself. All right, keep going. All right, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this, especially my video on melasma. What I'd like to do is a video on the cream that I purchased from a dermatologist and give some hints and tips on how to cover it, how to get rid of it, or fade it out. If you have any questions for me down below concerning melasma and how to cover it and that kind of thing, please list it down below and I'll address them in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.